This lesson is on mentally subtracting 10 from a number. Mentally subtracting 10 from a number is actually pretty easy. We just need to understand how to do it. So let's look at some pictures first to make us understand. In this first picture, we have 10, 20, 30, 31, 32, 33 minus 10. Let's draw that out on the other side. We said we had 10, 20, 30, 31, 32, 33, and we're going to take away, we're going to minus a 10. So I'm going to put a big X through it because we're taking that one away. What we have left over is 10, 20, 21, 22, 23. 33 minus 10 is 23. If you look at the picture, you notice that the 10s changed. We lost a 10. But when you look at the 1s, they stayed the same. So when we subtract 10 from a number, the 1's digit doesn't change. The 10's digit changes. If you look here, we started with 33. 3 was in the 10's place. We lost a 10. We get 2. The 3 in the 1's place stays the same. Let's look at another picture. This is 100, 110, 120, 130, 140, 141, 142, 143, 144, 145 minus 10. Let's draw it out over here. We said we had 100, 110, 120, 130, 140, 141, 142, 143, 144, 145 minus a 10. So we're going to put an X through one of our 10s. Let's count what we have left over. We have 100, 110, 120, 130, 131, 132, 133, 134, 135. 145 minus 10 is 135. You notice that the 100s did not change. The 1s did not change. The 10s changed because we subtracted 10. So when we take 10 away from a 3-digit number, the hundreds digit does not change. It stays the same. And the 1's digit doesn't change. It stays the same also. But the 4 minus the 1, here's our 4 here in the 10s, minus that 10 became a 3. Let's see if we can do this mentally now in our head without drawing pictures. We're going to start on the left side, and each time we go to the right side in this next box, we're going to come up with the answer that's subtracting 10 from that number on the left. So if we had 14 and we took away 10, we would be left with 4. We lost this digit here, which would be a 0, and the 4 in the 1's place stays the same. Let's try 32. Well, 32 minus 10 would be 22. The 3 in the 10's place becomes a 2 now because we lost a 10, and the other 2 stays the same in the 1's place. 50 becomes 40. The 5 becomes a 4 because we lost 1 10. The zeros in the 1's place stay the same. In 61, we take away 10, we get 51. This digit, the 6, becomes this digit, the 5, because we lost 10. The 1's in the 1 place, the 1 in the 1's place stays the same. 76 minus 10 becomes 66. We lost a 10, so the 7 becomes a 6, and the 6 in the 1's place stays the same. Let's try this again with some bigger 3-digit numbers. The number 621 would become 611. If you remember from our pictures, the 100's digit doesn't change and the 1's digit doesn't change. It's just the 10's digit because we're subtracting 10. So the 2 becomes a 1. The 6 and the hundreds and the 1 and the 1 stay the same. And the number 420, it becomes 410. The 2 loses a 10 to become a 1. The 4 and the 0 stay the same. And the number 675, it becomes 665 when we subtract 10. The 7 in the 10's place becomes a 6 in the 10's place because we lost 10. The 6 and the 5 stay the same. And the number 880, it becomes 870. This 8 becomes a 7 since we lost 110. The 8 in the 100 stays the same, and the 0 in the 1's place stays the same. The number 950, when we lose 10, becomes 940. The 5 in the 10's place becomes a 4 in the 10's place because we lost a 10. The 9 stays the same, and the 0 stays the same. That concludes our lesson today on mentally subtracting 10 from a number.